Hi, my name is John, Jon. My last name is Drucks, Drucks. Need to look at my entire Facebook page. It's my book, Change 2014. It follows Change 2013 and Change 2012, because God knows we need change, and we need change now. And I'm off the I-70, just west of Green River, Utah. And I'm going to be starting a scenic journey through Utah. Yesterday was I-70 through the Rocky Mountains. And if you've never traveled I-70 west of Denver, you need to. And it just shows, what a beautiful country we live in. And we need to stand up now, people. Everything America stood for has been lost because the people refuse to stand for the truth. The truth is the Word of God. The truth and the people seeking and speaking it are the enemy of this nation. Going the wrong way. Being ruled under secrets and lies. The truth has been turned into a conspiracy theory. Based on that theory, God's going to become the next enemy, and His Word, the next conspiracy theory. I believe it's called the Luciferian conspiracy, based on Marxist Hegelian logic. Everything we are told is the opposite of our royal rulers and so-called leaders' intentions. We need to stand up now, people. And anyone that thinks you're living under the truth, you're being ruled under the truth, you must be deaf, dumb, and blind, but mostly dumb. And it's time for a little bit of payback. Payback's our bitch is what I think is the name of this game, this royal game. I believe we're being paid back for declaring our independence. And we're being paid back for defeating the Nazis in World War II. I believe we were set up to lose World War II. You need to look at Prescott Bush. Skulls and Bones Secret Society member Prescott Bush. His banks were shut down for funding the Nazis. And they're in the bloodline of the royals from across the pond. It's not that hard to figure it out what you do once you look at it. And you need to stand up now, people. It's all secrets and lies. I believe there's a mass conspiracy and a mass cover-up, includes the mass media, of the destruction of America. I believe we have acts of treason in the highest form being committed at the highest levels. These people are under oath. They're still on our payroll. I not only believe we paid the people most responsible for the execution of 9/11, I believe we continue to pay, protect, and honor them today. I believe the mountain of evidence that 9/11 was an inside job is as high as the Twin Towers once stood. We need to stand up now, people, because anyone willing and able to pull off 9/11 is willing and able to pull off anything and everything, including the end. I not only believe 9/11 was an inside job, I believe it was turned into a royal Nazi, Messianic, satanic ritual. And it goes with those premeditated oil wars in the name of God that followed 9/11. And to be fighting wars in the name of God is as insane as the royal rulers and so-called leaders created them. And again, our public servants are under oath, and we need to hold it to them right now. Do they want to be witnesses or suspects in 9/11, the cover-up, in the wars, in the cover-up? Or do they want to obey their oath to the people? It's us against them, as far as I'm concerned at this point. And to be fighting wars in the name of God is the ultimate insult to my God. He says, "Thou shalt not kill." Why our royal rulers and so-called leaders can keep secrets and tell us lies, God knows all. And I believe He's seen and heard enough. I believe we're living out a royal plot that's a clone of the book of Revelation in the Bible. And the question is the top clown on the left a clone? Is it part of the Egyptian pharaoh? And it's all this Messianic, satanic BS. Actually, those are the initials of our so-called president, Barry Soetoro. But is that even his name? We are $17.5 trillion in debt, mainly because of 9/11 and these wars. We're on the verge of a nuclear world war, mainly because of 9/11 and these wars. And we don't even know who our president is or where he was born. What a country. Not for long. You're watching the destruction of America. You're witnessing it, and most people are just standing back and taking it. And you better stand now. Stand for the truth. It's the Word of God. And that's why if anyone has a problem with what I'm doing, you've got a problem. All I'm doing is standing for the truth. It's the Word of God. And again, I believe God's seen and heard enough. Is abomination being led into the abomination of desolation? And that's the question. I believe this is all script. It's all script. 9/11 was scripted. The wars were scripted. And it's all about the destruction of America. Paying us back for declaring our independence. Paying us back for defeating the Nazis. And I believe we are living in the early stages of pre-World War II Nazi Germany. And the question is it pre-World War III? Their police state, their enemy is the people. The people they represent. And you better stand out, people. And you better hold everyone to their oaths. All the police, all the military, all the government officials, all the retired people collecting their Social Security, everybody's under oath. And we better stand up now. Again, I not only believe we paid the people most responsible for the execution of 9/11, I believe we continue to pay, protect, and honor them today. And that's sick. And you better stand now. I believe the message of the Spirit of truth, John 16:13, is the truth of the end. The truth of the end. And because we're going the wrong way. Living under secrets and lies. When the truth is the Word of God. And that's why we have the Constitution on our side, we have the Word of God on our side, we have a lot of things on our side, and all they have is guilt. And it's just a matter of how many of them go down with them. And the first one on the line is our president, whoever he is. But if anyone believes all of the Goliath problems this nation faces arrived with our current president, whoever he is, they don't even know what the royal, Nazi, Messianic, satanic problem is. This is nothing new. This is nothing new. This is all in search of a new world order. One world government, one world currency, and one world religion, and it's theirs. And if you think it's yours, you better think again while you can still think for yourself. Because that one world, that one new world order, one world religion will do the thinking for you. Think about that. Religion's a personal relationship with a God a person chooses to worship. And that's why it's all insane. It's all insane as those royal rulers who are inbred, and they've been doing it to people since the beginning, I believe at least since the beginning of the root of all evil. And we need to get the truth, starting with 9/11, the wars, and the New World Order now. 9/11 is the key. We need to stand for the truth on 9/11 now. I believe we will die if we continue to live the 9/11 lie. And again, that mountain of evidence, it's the size of those that you're looking at right now.
You need to look at 9/11. If you don't think that 9/11 was an inside job, you need to look at it now. The state of this union is pathetic, and it's a direct reflection of the pathological liars ruling it. The truth is the word of God. You better stand now, people. The truth of the end. And all you have to do is look at the front page of Yahoo any day. Not just today, any day. You ain't gonna hear it on that news. They're all part of it. At least part of the cover-up. Wars, tragic events, they all make great news. When are you gonna figure that out, people? We're living out a script, and you better wake up. Know your enemy and take the power back. The words of Rage Against the Machine. They screamed at us over 20 years ago about everything happening to our nation today. This is a plan. Just like I believe everything that JFK warned us about in his secret society speech over 50 years ago is ruling our nation today. And I believe the same could be said of his separation of church and state speech. Those royal rulers holding holy books are the kings of cover-up. And we just bend over and take it where the sun doesn't shine, just like where those royal rulers stick it. Those pedophiles, those psychopaths that pulled off 9/11 and pulled off the wars. And you better stand now. This is it. And I don't care what people think of me anymore. If the world hates you, know they hated me first. John 15:18. The truth of the end. John 16:13. Spirit of truth. The truth of the end. But it's also followed with, the truth will set us free. John 8:32. The truth will set us free. Free at last. Free at last. Free and independent. Stand now, people. Again, my name's John, Jon. My last name's Drucks, Drucks. You need to look at my entire Facebook page. It's my book, Change 2014. It follows Change 2013 and Change 2012, because God knows we need change, and we need change now. Peace.